Welcome to the QMS channel. My name is Tracy Ryan, and today we're going to talk about a classic topic, but one that always raises questions. What is the difference between being effective and being efficient? A certification audit. What is it for? What is its purpose? If you like subjects related to the world of certifications, audits, management tools, you're in the right place. We talk about it a lot here on the QMS channel, so don't forget to follow the channel, like this video, and share it with those who are also interested in the topic. That way, you'll be sure to keep up with all our news. This question always comes up. Is being effective and being efficient the same thing? Not exactly. Let's understand the difference with a simple example. Imagine that you leave the house and arrive at work on time. That's being effective. You've achieved the desired result. Now, if in addition to arriving on time, you've done so with the least possible effort, at the lowest cost and in the shortest time, that's being efficient. To be efficient is to achieve the desired goal in the best possible way. In the practice of management systems, this difference is also essential. When your organization seeks ISO certification, for example, we often hear the expression, "Let's check that the action was effective." In other words, whether the action solved the problem and eliminated the root cause. But the path taken to solve that problem, was it the smartest, the simplest, the least costly? This efficiency analysis is not part of the certification body's direct scope. Our focus is on verifying effectiveness, whether the problem has been solved definitively. Another example. Think about the use of PPE in an organization. There are several ways to ensure that employees use them correctly. Training in external areas, practical classes, immersive simulations. How this is done depends very much on the context of the company. The important thing is, in the end, is everyone using PPE correctly? If so, the action was effective. Now, was the method efficient? In other words, did you achieve this result with the least possible expenditure of time, effort, and resources? When developing training, an objective or a KPI, think, am I looking for efficiency? Good. But am I also being efficient in the process? Tools such as 6Ms, Ishikawa diagram, fishbone, PDCA can help you find the shortest and most efficient ways to achieve your results. Attention! Sometimes we find apparently efficient solutions, such as complete and visually attractive software, but they don't effectively solve the initial pain. So always evaluate the two pillars, effectiveness and efficiency. Another practical example. Imagine a plastics factory with the goal of recycling 80% of its waste in 1 year. They can achieve the goal effectively by hiring expensive consultants, new suppliers, and implementing complex processes. But they can also achieve the same goal with efficiency. Automate processes, reduce waste generation, engage people with objective training, create an organizational culture more aligned with purpose. Both achieve the result, but efficiency makes the path more sustainable and intelligent. If your organization creates a lot of controls, checklists, and processes to achieve a single goal, it's worth reevaluating this effort. The leaner and more efficient the route, the more value it will have for your business. In conclusion, yes, your organization must be committed to excellence and the pursuit of effectiveness, but it is essential that efficiency is also part of this path. See you in the next video. See you next time.